Hi, once again, thank you for viewing the second installment of Scotty's gardening channel. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you viewing. Thank you. Over the course of the next 9 months, we're going to be going through the step-by-step process of starting a garden. If you missed the first one, I didn't do much except talk. Today, we're going to take a look at me putting a few seeds into planters and stuff like that. I'll give you a few tips on doing stuff inexpensively, and hopefully you'll learn a few things. Thanks for watching. Now, I know some of you don't have a lot of money. In fact, a lot of you people might be growing a garden because you need to make ends meet. So we're going to try and set it up so no one really spends a lot of money. One of the first things I did for containers was just trying to think of different way, so you're not going to the local garden supply store and buying all their supplies and spending what could lead up to hundreds of dollars. I thought I'd show you a few cost-cutting methods. One is the typical container, milk container. It can contain iced tea, it could contain pretty much anything. What I did was I just cut the bottoms out, so this way we could use it for a garden. And I put a hole in the bottom, so this way it would drain. So first thing I do is I put my hole in the bottom. Here we go. And then I cut into it. And okay, and what we'll do is we'll just fill it up with dirt. Now I'm just using regular topsoil here, nothing to get excited about or write home about. Okay, we grabbed quite a few pepper seeds out of this, and we're going to put 3 to 4 in a hole, just outside, or just on all 4 corners. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not a perfectionist here. Approximately, again, 4 to 5 seeds in each one, and then when they grow up you can thin them out. If 2 or 3 grow up together, I get a test on these because these are older seeds. That's why I'm putting a little more than normal, because normally I was taught to put in 3 seeds, but these are old seeds. They're from 2005. So now what we're going to do is just push this down a little bit and then cover it, and push this down a little bit and cover it, and push this down a little bit and cover it, and we'll see how things turn out. We're not putting a lot of dirt on top of it. Yeah, they're going to grow high above the soil, or I should say they're not going to be real deep in the soil, so this way it'll be easier for them to come up. You don't have to really worry about that when it comes to these particular the starters, because you can always put them deeper in the dirt once you plant them into the garden that you're putting them in. Don't be shy with them. You're not gonna break them. They can handle it, and I just bought your garden variety topsoil. I didn't buy any starter mix or anything like that. So the first 2 here are going to be our pepper plants, and we're going to place them in our window right here and get them started. Okay, I'll water them in a few minutes. I put a hole in the bottom of each one of these, so this way the water would drain out into a drain. I'll show it to you when I'm done. Next 2, after we finish the peppers, were cauliflower. And we're gonna start off with just some cauliflower, and then after that some cucumbers. Now I'm gonna do the same thing as I did with the 2 of these. let me get these out of the way, and we'll talk about something else you can use to start your garden with. The way I see it, you can use any container. I don't care what kind of container it is, any container to start a garden. It really doesn't matter. So, with these, we're going to do some tomatoes. I'm not a real big tomato fan, but I'm going to start some. And you'll get the basic gist. And really, that's enough. Not for tomatoes. That's enough. Let me get the lump that's in here out. Or I should say crumble it up without causing too much of a mess. Oh, and another thing, if you like your apartment or you like your home or wherever you're doing this, if you decide to do it outside, that's great. But, you know, it's cold outside. Right now it's about 40 degrees outside, and it's nice working in here when it's 68. You know, for some reason, and I suppose I could share this with you guys too, in the beginning, when I first bought this camera, I flipped the thing around and I started watching myself on the camera, and I became utterly speechless. I couldn't say nothing, do nothing, or even remotely come up with anything that was even you might even say that now, that resembled English. But I've learned a little bit here and there, and hopefully over the course of the next oh good lord, over the course of the next couple months I'll improve, and hopefully be just a little bit more entertaining for you. But wait a minute, this is cucumber, right? Yeah. Yep, cucumber. I'm going to start cucumbers now. And tomatoes. Alright, so you get the basic gist of this whole deal. So let me get these cucumbers started, and we'll go from there. And yeah, here we are. Okay, we'll get these cucumbers started, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Well, I hope you managed to learn a few things, and we'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.